NEWSFLASH team, it's Cam at Premier Property, and today I just wanted to share with you what is happening today in the estate agencies. So we know that last night, 12th of May, the government have actually released that estate agents can work, they can go out of the lockdown and they can come back to work so that they can actually have viewings going on. So you can have viewings going on, you can get sales agreed, and also you can make offers. So at Premier Property today, I've got my team working on this and really find out what is actually happening right now today when it comes to estate agents. And today we've made over 50 phone calls. So I've got my team to make over 50 phone calls, as we have three specific areas across the country, three specific areas where we are dealing with estate agents, whether they are in the office, whether they are office managers, or whether they are actually office directors. So some of these calls I've been making up personally, some of my team have been making these calls, and we made over 50 phone calls today to really help you to find out what is actually happening in the estate agents. Now, what we found is that there's actually four camps of where the estate agents are actually sitting in right now. So what we found was that typically over 60% of those estate agents didn't answer the phone. So they're not that quick in terms of taking this up right now. So they didn't actually connect with those people, right? So we want to connect with the right estate agents, and we found that just over 60% didn't answer the phone. So they are doing whatever they were doing yesterday or last week. Now, the second camp of estate agents, what we actually found was that they are continuing with the fact of doing virtual viewings. So they're not changing anything at the moment. So they're not coming out of lockdown and opening up offices. However, what they're doing is, like I say, virtual viewings, and that is continuing as it was last week. So that's happening there. Now, the next set of estate agents that we found, so this worked really well for actually independent estate agents. So we've got connections and relationships with independent estate agents. They are actually saying that actually they're quite enjoying the lockdown, which is quite strange. I find that a little bit strange there. But they're liking the fact that they're working in a bit more of a relaxed mode. And what they found is that they're still doing business. So at the moment, they're still deciding on what to do. And they're going to wait a week to 2 weeks to find out what the government does moving forward. So is there going to be a turnaround? Is there not going to be a turnaround? Is there what is the government going to come out with? Because obviously this is all happening, isn't it? Very quickly on a daily basis, right? So that's the camp that they're sitting in. So they're waiting and watching, however, doing virtual viewings and still working from home. So they seem to be quite happy doing that, to be fair. And the next camp of estate agents that we've contacted today, so what we've heard from their mouths, from their directors. I spoke to a couple of directors myself, regional directors today. And what they are doing is they are opening offices this Friday. So open offices. However, they're not opening them to the public. So what their plan is that over the next couple of weeks, they will open up, resume viewings, and the viewings will be partly virtual, and they will be doing physical viewings. Now, when it comes to the physical viewings, they have set some rules there. So, speaking to, like I say, a couple of directors today, so in their agencies where they've got 5+ offices in their regions, what they are saying is that these viewings will happen in properties where there aren't any tenants. So they will be viewing for empty properties. So that is what is happening. And they will have a system in place. So they're actually working out how they're going to adhere to the legislation, if you're following what I'm saying here. And also at the same time, they can be active in business. So what they're doing is they are having a one-on-one approach, one in, one out approach. So the viewings will be conducted in terms of, you go in and then another person goes in thereafter and so on. So one by one viewings is what they're doing. And on top of this, they are going to be taking measures to make sure that they are having PPE. So I will be doing another video on this because this is very current and happening right now on what PPE actually means for us as property investors when you're doing viewings. So I'll be covering that for you on another video, like I say. So that is what they're doing. Now, to be fair, the market is opening up. I mean, this opportunity here right now that we've got this window that I've been discussing with you guys over the last 6-8 weeks. We're going to find that optimum level of that opportunity over 10 years that you're never going to get again until another decade is still here right now. However, your competition is going to be back, slowly creeping back again. And you really have this window of opportunity right now to getting in here really quickly, doing the viewings, making the offers, and getting those sales agreed at the prices that you want them to be agreed with. Now, also what I heard one of the directors say today is that in fact they are quite surprised by how many properties that they're actually being offering, which they've been holding back because of the lockdown. And as the lockdown is now releasing, they are looking to bring them to market. So there's some really good deals to be had right now, where for some people out there, it's just a bit too much, legislation. Lockdown's been a bit too much for them. But people like you, savvy people, learning on how to do this, and if you're watching this video, clearly, if you're here right now, then you're clearly the person that I'm speaking to. People like you who are active, who follow through, who are moving forward fast, are getting results and are going to get results. So really enjoy, get into the viewings. Hope this video has helped you. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can subscribe. So there's a button here below, just click on the subscribe button, subscribe to our videos, and I will make sure that I will continue to do videos to help you and assist you. And I would love to hear your comments. So do feel free to comment below, questions or comments, and what you're personally finding in your property journey. Feel free to share here right now. It's Kam Dovedi from Premier Property, and I will see you on the next video.